right. Welcome in. We're playing Bustafellows today. Very excited. Had this on my thing forever. I watched the trailer, make sure I uploaded the game, started rolling the game, and the intro cutscenes doesn't have subtitles. But basically, they're just like, "Oh wow, you're going over here? Very dangerous." And he's like, "Don't worry about it. I'm fine." And that's like the end of it. Okay. It is a fictional story, in case you didn't know.
もしもーし、リンボー。そっちはどうだ？
ああ、もうすぐニューシーグに着く。
ずいぶん早かったな。
次の狙いはバンクオブニューシーグの頭取でしたっけ？大物ですね。
危険がないといいけど。リンボはいつも無茶をするでしょ。
大丈夫だって。いつもなんとかなってるだろ。
Oh my goodness, and trigger warning for a lot of things. Death, all of the other things. There's trigger warning for death, dead bodies, physical harm, self-physical harm, those kinds of things. So just be in a good headspace, okay? It is a dating sim, but it takes a minute to get there, so. The prologue.
あんたが俺に会いたいっていうのは。
The PlayStation visiting room is covered in dust and reeks of mold. A man sits down and throws his legs up on the table. He's adorable.
あなたがリンボー。あの悪徳弁護士の。
And you're Limbo, the crooked lawyer.
これから弁護を頼もうっていう相手に向かって。悪徳弁護士ってな。もう少し。
Look, buddy. If you're gonna ask me to defend you, don't start by calling me a crooked lawyer. It stings.
ここは飲食禁止よ。
You're not allowed to bring foods in here.
マジで。割り割り一気に。
For real? Sorry, I'm just to finish this real quick.
いや、だから飲食は。
No, I mean you're not allowed to eat in here. Oh, there we go. Food's gone.
よし、もう飲食してないぞ。これでいい。
何かあったら呼んで。
Just call for me if anything happens.
今何時？
What time is it?
今？
Right now?
16時47分だけど。
12:47 p.m.
街頭ビジョンでイブニングニュースが始まったのが聞こえたから、あれは多分17時ね。ってことは、あともう少し。
I remember hearing the evening news on the electronic billboard, so it was probably around 5 p.m., which is a little longer. Limbo grimaces suspiciously. He still doesn't know why I'm here.
あなた、あと13分後にセントラルコアで死ぬのよ。刺されたのか撃たれたのかわからないけど、とにかくセントラルコアで死んだの。
In 13 minutes, you're gonna die at Central Core. I don't know if you get stabbed or shot, but either way, you die at the Central Core.
ジョークならもう少し笑えるやつにしてくれ。
Ha, you should make your jokes a bit funnier, you know?
ジョークじゃないの。
This isn't
ちゃん
a
と聞い
joke.
て。
Listen to me.
その時間、あの場所にあなたがいなければ助かるかもと思って、ここに呼んだの。
I called you here because I thought you might survive if you're not there at that point in time.
悪いけど、心神喪失で責任能力なしってのは俺のポリシーに反する。そんな三流の手を使わなくても俺なら無罪にできる。お前にその価値があるならな。
Sorry, but if you're thinking of going with an insanity defense, that's against my policy. I'll get you rolled innocent without petty tricks, assuming you're worth it.
違うの。私はこの人、名前、なんだったっけ。とにかく、私はこの男でも何でもないの。私は。
No, listen, I'm not this man. What was his name again? Never mind. Anyways, I'm not this man. I'm actually...
多重人格、乖離性同一性障害だっけ。そういう方針で行きたいなら別の弁護士を。
So, split personalities? Dissociative identity disorder? Yeah. Again, if that's the angle you're going for, look for another
お願い、
lawyer.
時間がないの。話を最後まで聞いてよ。あなた、
映画見に行ってスクリーンに話しかけるタイプなの？
Please, we don't have any time. Just hear me out. Are you the type to talk to the screen while you're watching a movie?
映画は黙って見るけど、面白くなければ途中で席を立つことはある。
No, I keep my mouth shut when I watch a movie. Doesn't mean I won't walk out if it's a boring flick.
いい？
Listen,
私の名前は
my name is... And that's me! Oh wait, let me move me. That's me! Isn't she cute? Okay. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna lie, when I read symbol, I thought it was gonna be like cute, you know? No. My name is Rose. Yeah.
これが私の名前よ。
My name, it's Rose.
は？お前の名前はなんだっけ？ドミンゲスだろ。
Huh? I thought your name was Dominguez, right?
私が何を言ってるかわからないだろうけど、あなたは私の目の前で確かに死んだの。
I'm sure you won't understand what I mean, but I saw you die right in front of me. This is
話
nonsense.
にならないな。
I'm leaving.
待って。
Wait.
じゃあこうしましょう。
Okay, let's do this,
こ
alright?
の後、ワイアットアープにあるカフェに来て、ハリー&キースっていうお店。そこで会えたら嘘じゃないって証明する。
Come to the cafe at Wyatt Earp after this, okay? It's called Harry and Keith. You meet me there, I'll prove I'm not lying.
本当は俺は死ぬ運命で、お前が時間を遡ってここに呼びつけてそれを阻止したとでも言うのか？
Huh. Are you really trying to say I'm fated to die and you went back in time to call me here and prevent it from
そうよ。
happening? That's right.
私にとっては再放送なの。
Why don't the cutscenes have... Oopsie. Ah, no, dang it. It's okay. A few hours earlier.
ご不満な箇所は
Any spots you're dissatisfied with?
目の周りの小じわが目立ってきたんじゃないかと。でもあんまり手を入れすぎると年を取った時に汚くなるって聞いたし、
One second.
気にしすぎかしら。
Oh, I can use my controller. Dang, I haven't. I got a new controller. It's super cute. Okay, let's go to options. Hello, it's been a minute. How are you? How are things? There are a lot of characters. I know you moved to Alabama. We talked about it. The wrinkles around my eyes stand out, but I heard working too much on them makes them uglier when you get old. Am I being too conscious about it? You're the one looking at yourself in the mirror every day. There's no such thing as being too conscious. Maybe making your lips a bit thicker is a good idea. Sir, Don't worry, I'm always on your side. You shouldn't be afraid of being beautiful. Yeah, we were friends. The lacerations were inflicted post-mortem. The only wounds that were inflicted pre-death were the ulna and radius, fractures of the philanthera and metacarpal. You broke your bones before you were burnt, right? I know it hurt, but it wouldn't have been enough to kill you. Tell me, how did you die? The chief's talking to the corpse again. Is he expecting it to answer him as if he knows how it died? If you think I can't hear you, go to the ENT department, and if you expect the corpse to answer me, go to the psychiatric ward. Either way, the hospital's that way. My dog needs me. I'm gonna go bring him in. Mom! It's a bit cold outside, isn't it? Go lay down. You go, boy. You look real scary like that. I don't like it. Okay. Hi, how are you doing? Sorry. Teach taught me to never leave a chance for revenge. Means you just killed somebody. No one gets to pick the day they die, but today's as good a day as they come, isn't it? The weather's nice, the traffic's good. Guess you can't hear me anymore, huh? I can use a controller now, it's so nice, I can just be further away.
弁護側の証人の発言は事件そのものへの関与を示唆するものに思えます。あなたはこの殺人に関与し
I believe the statement the defense's witness gave implies involvement in the crime. He took part in this murder. Objection! I'm the one who's questioning this witness at the moment, not you, Your Honor.
隠していることがあるんですか
Do you have anything to hide? This courtroom does not look upon perjury lightly. There's a difference between lying and holding your tongue. Are you familiar with the Fifth Amendment, Your Honor?
弁護人は黙りなさい
The attorney will be quiet. This is a murder case. I call for a resurrection of the judge. What? I ought to have you held in contempt of the court. And making light of the right to remain silent isn't of contempt of the court? This courtroom is to be suspended until tomorrow. He's a cutie. There we go. Sorry to have kept you waiting. It's Scarecrow. I've got good news, bad news, and worse news. Which one do you want to hear first? That's better. I was wondering why I looked weird. You say that, but it's not that simple. When I moved in, I think the contract might have mentioned that I might end up having to cover the repair fees. Put nicely, my apartment on Penny Lane is old-fashioned. Put less nicely, it's an old dump. The city sent a notice that the building is insufficiently resistant to earthquakes and said we have to either have the place rebuilt or torn down. Meaning, I need to look for a new place to live either way. That place has been a wreck since before you moved in. The landlord should be responsible for fixing it. Heck, they should even cover your moving expenses. So, what are you gonna do? Get a lawyer? I mean, if he says it's my fault for not reading through the contract, I'd have nothing to say. Besides, won't a lawyer be expensive? Can't you ask Adam for help? I can lend you a bit of money, too. Nope! I make it a point to never exchange money with my friends. It's then that I suddenly heard Adam's voice from a nearby TV. It's probably the evening news. I mean, he's not exactly struggling to make ends meet. He can lend you a little money. Adam Kryov. His family runs a large corporation in Russia. But he chose not to inherit the family business and works as a popular celebrity in New Siege. What? You're still holding on to that photo? Yikes. We were so adorable. Sorry for dog, he's making weird noises. The three of us were childhood friends, grew up in the same neighborhood, went to the same school. Luca's a cop, Adam's a newscaster, and I'm a journalist. My older brother was why I chose this career. 6 years ago, my brother died. He was a cop, and as he spent time in the most gruesome crime scenes, his spirit cracked somehow. Before I knew it, he changed into someone else. My brother disappeared into a world of drugs and gangs, and soon enough, he really did vanish. How did you get killed?
おーい、聞いてる？もしもーし。
I became a freelance journalist, frantically spending my days hunting for scoops. My weekly column is definitely not going to be enough to cover my moving fees, though. This is ground control. Come in, come in. What were we talking about? Wait, what? Did you do your, time hopping shtick again? No. I was just thinking, about my moving fees and my moving fees and, my moving fees. If only that power of yours was a bit more convenient, you could, go back to before you signed the lease for that crummy apartment. If I could do that, I wouldn't be having this headache. I could go back in time, but I'd be in someone else's shoes, like in some old man's body. It's not like I can go back to that far in time. Convenience or not, you still don't know what you can do, why you can do it, right? Adam's worried about you. Thinks it's some neurological disease or something. I'm fine. Besides, Adam scheduled an appointment for me a while back. Now that I asked for it, the psychologist gave me a detailed exam back then. Well, I have to say I'm still half in doubt about this whole thing. But I am worried about you, alright? Yeah, thanks. Sorry, that's my phone. Right, oopsie. Well, I guess we'll never know. I've never had an Xbox controller. It has extra buttons. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. Right, let's see. What is this time again? Again? Did I break it? I think I broke it. What's with me in broken games lately? Charlie is by far the scariest dog I've ever owned. Do you see him in there? Oh. He's just staring at me. Well, shit. New game!